Messy people. Where do you draw the line between these are acceptable living conditions and I should probably tidy up now? I thought I knew what messy meant until I met my roommate Jake in college. This guy could find a way to make a hotel room look like it survived a tornado in under 5 minutes. Clothes hanging from ceiling fans, dishes growing science experiments, and pizza boxes forming their own ecosystem under his bed. The funny thing is, Jake wasn't gross like you'd think. He showered daily, brushed his teeth, always smelled decent. He just treated his living space like a storage unit that exploded. His side of our dorm looked like someone dumped a thrift store through a blender. I'm not exactly neat myself. My desk usually has papers scattered around, and I'll leave a coffee mug sitting out for a day or two. But Jake made me feel like Martha Stewart by comparison. The guy once lost his laptop for 3 days because it got buried under a mountain of clean laundry he never put away. Our breaking point came during finals week junior year. Jake had been stress-eating takeout for 2 weeks straight, leaving containers everywhere. I kept asking him to clean up, but he'd just grunt something about doing it later. The smell was getting pretty bad, but I figured I could deal with it until exams were over. Then my girlfriend Amy came over to study. She opened our door and immediately covered her nose. "What died in here?" she asked, not joking at all. I started making excuses about finals stress and how we'd been too busy to clean, but she wasn't buying it. She walked over to Jake's desk area and pointed at something dark and wet under a stack of papers. "Is that moving?" she whispered. We both leaned closer and saw little white things crawling around what used to be Chinese food from who knows when. Maggots. Actual freaking maggots. Amy ran to the bathroom and threw up. I just stood there staring at this disgusting mess, feeling my stomach flip. When Jake walked in 20 minutes later with another bag of food, he saw us cleaning and asked what the big deal was. "Dude, there are maggots," I told him. He shrugged and said, "Oh yeah, I noticed those yesterday. Figured they'd go away on their own." That's when Amy lost it. She started yelling about how this was beyond disgusting, how we were living like animals, and how she couldn't believe I was okay with it. Jake got defensive and started arguing that it wasn't that bad, that we were overreacting. The argument got heated fast. Amy was screaming about basic human decency, Jake was yelling back about college being messy, and I was stuck in the middle trying to calm everyone down. Then Amy said something that cut deep. "You know what? I can't do this anymore. If you think this is acceptable, then we want completely different things in life." She grabbed her stuff and left, just like that. 3 years together, gone because of rotting food and maggots. Jake tried to act like it was no big deal. "She was uptight anyway," he said, but I could see it bothered him more than he let on. The next morning, he actually started cleaning without me asking. He threw away bags of garbage, scrubbed down his desk, and even did his laundry. We never talked about that night again, but something changed. Jake kept his area cleaner after that, and I made sure mine stayed decent too.